So, the
Yeah.
tables have turned, Sheev. We are
Yeah.
interviewing the legendary Sheev today on a podcast. We're going to ask some questions, learn a little bit about you, and yeah, welcome.
Thank you. I have to say that I finally know, I finally know how it feels to be on the other side of the podcast, and I feel very honored to be here. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm quite nervous.
Well, to be honest, the other day, me and my friend were PvPing, and we were talking about you, and we've
All right.
listened to a lot of your stuff, but we literally don't know much about you. We were talking about your nationality, where your accent was from, but those
Oh
questions will
yeah.
come soon enough.
Okay. Cool.
So first off, 3/4 of the people watching this video already know, but you make YouTube or YouTube videos. Tell me about your channel and what kind of content you create.
All right. Okay. So my channel started out as some kind of diary for my kids, and the reason for that was that when like when I watched my father on Christmas, Christmas videos and holidays, with a beer or a whiskey in his hand, I see my dad, um, and he's always on a good father mood, having a good time. Uh, but I wanted to make my channel as a sort of a portal, for a lack of better words, for my kids to kind of view me as a friend and see and maybe feel what it would be to have me as a friend and not just as a father, so they can see the other side of me. Because you, like, when you're a father, you put out a facade, you're a
Of
dad,
course.
right?
Yep.
So yeah, the channel started out that way, and the kids can now see that side of me if they choose to do so. But then I noticed that what I knew and the way I do things, analyzing games and all that, was appreciated by a lot of people. So the channel is now also a gaming channel where I would like others to see me as the couch gaming friend. And even though that has turned out that way, I'm also kind of it feels like I'm a mentor that can help others, as well as some kind of force that can help people enjoy the games they play even more. So the channel is a lot of things, but I just want people to laugh, improve, and be successful in both games and the real life.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of your videos and I've actually learned a thing or two here and there, and especially since I haven't been making YouTube very often myself, watching a lot of your stuff kind of got me caught up to the game and back into it a little bit.
I did it. Did I do
Yeah, yeah, you did.
it? But
Now you're always bugging me on YouTube. Hey, where you at? Or
yeah, I
Discord.
know. Yeah, we miss you, man.
Yeah,
We
that's
miss you.
great.
Slapping some cheeks, you know?
Yeah, things have sure changed, I'll tell you what. But on the side of family, how many kids do you have, and how old are they?
Well, I got four kids. I got a 11-year-old and
Holy
an
smokes,
8-year-old.
4?
Yeah, I got four
Oh,
kids,
oh
but
my gosh. How do you even play
yes,
Eve Echoes? Sheesh.
well, I can explain that too. But yeah, I
Yeah,
got
go
I
on, go
got
on.
so I got a 11-year-old. She's soon 12. I got an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old and a 4-year-old. Oh man, if my wife is watching this. Yeah,
Shoot.
but yeah, and I work 40 hours a week, and
Yeesh.
yeah, I got my gaming time on evenings, and my wife is very into series and stuff like that, so she has the series that she watching, and that makes me be able to sit at the computer because I don't watch too many series.
I watch too many YouTube series.
Yeah, I watch YouTube, man. I live at YouTube.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I watch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I feel it though. That's kind of what my girlfriend does too. I have a little 9-year-old son, and he has his own YouTube channel, and he
Oh, dude, I
actually
have to subscribe.
yeah, he makes Roblox and Minecraft stuff, and he's having a blast doing it. But um, he definitely likes seeing comments and likes on that. But
yeah,
that's
very cool. I hope my kids want to do that someday.
Yeah, he's gonna be a pro gamer someday. He's pretty much good at every game he plays, so just like his steer old dad.
Put him on Eve Echoes as soon as he can.
Yeah, I know. Eventually.
Yeah.
Well, on a side note, where are you from? I know you have a very distinct accent, and I think we all want to know.
Yeah, people keep telling me. Jag är från Sverige. I'm from Sweden.
Sweden.
So, yeah, Sweden. And that was Swedish for I'm from Sweden. Jag är från Sverige. But yeah, so I don't know, like my life is pretty much trying to avoid bullying snowmans and keeping my temper as I try to put it together like IKEA furnitures. And I don't know, like not to be eaten by a polar bear on the way to work. You know, that's kind of my life here in Sweden.
Well, sounds like fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Washington.
Like,
it's nice and sunny right now.
Oh.
What's the weather like out there?
Well, yeah. Well, it's summer, so hey, we got about 30 degrees. You know, it's only in the winters when it's cold and snowy. But we got warm. Like I'm from the south in Sweden, so it's a lot worse in the north.
Huh, cool.
Yeah.
That's one thing that I was definitely wondering. That's what we're talking about the other day. So I have that answer. The podcast is done. All right, see you guys.
Amazing.
No. Time to get into Eve Echoes. Enough learning about you, Sheev. We want to learn something. What you think about Eve and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So started off just something simple. What's your favorite ship to fly right now? Yeah, pick one.
Okay. This is very hard for me, believe it or not, but this is really a hard question for me. Because I love to find out ways to make like any ship outmaneuver their better counterparts. So I will try to answer this question. But yeah, the best looking ship is like the Megatron hull. So you know, the Vindicator. The front is menacing and the slick lines, as well as the like symmetric and asymmetric styles, makes it really nice. But yeah, man, I don't know. It's like I love the Apocalypse, the Abaddon, the Scorpion, you know, the Rattlesnake, and Talos, Nestor, Prophecy. The Covetor is a nice looking one. But yeah, but like to fly as in PvP, I do have to say that I think Hyperion has to be on a very high, like high on that list. So it's, you know, sheepish and crazy good. So yeah, I would say Hyperion.
All right. Yeah, I saw you flying that in one of your videos, thinking that new Battleground mode.
Oh yeah. It's not the best there though.
Yeah, going on that subject though, what do you think about the new Battleground, the 10% fee? If you agree with the 30 to 10% fee, and what do you think of the mode?
Well, personally, I dislike it a lot because I did a lot of 30%, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And I lost a lot of fights, so I'm behind a couple of billions. And then they changed it, so now I have to fight, you know, so much more to win it back. But I think overall it's good. It's better to have 10%. It's 30% is pretty much like you're losing your IP, right?
Yeah.
And it was a bit costly. So yeah, I think 10% is very good. It's just that in my situation I didn't like it, but overall it's good. I don't agree with how it's played. I don't think it's fair. And when I say fair, of course it's never fair, but the way that you play to win through the means of the sphere, I think that's kind of wrong. So it's not really one-on-one, it's kind of one-on-one and sphere PvP.
Yeah.
I don't like that part, but I do understand why we have it. I just wish it would not kill you. It would do something else. So yeah. overall it is really good. We need to have this, and we need to have it for all type of hulls, like for frigates, for cruisers. But yeah, you can do it for free too. Just sign up and PvP with a friend. So yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of a way to host like some kind of like PvP tournament where you can duel. The only problem with that is other people can't observe, and I saw in one of their questions they were gonna add some kind of observation method, but that's going a little bit off subject. What I was thinking about the PvP mode, I think I like the 10% a lot more than the 30. I did lose a few 30s.
Yeah,
I think even 5% would make it, you know, fun. I don't know about the people who made 100 billion ISK right off the bat. I think if they started at 5%, I think there'd be a lot more investment into it, and, you know, maybe more variety, because I'm seeing a lot of rattlesnakes and Balgorns just completely taking the cake.
Yeah, nightmares.
Yeah, wait until the end and who can bump who off the bubble first.
Yeah, exactly. Like I like when I join it, I see almost right away if I'm supposed to do the PvP or just, you know, go and kill myself, because it's gonna take 12 minutes just to die, because I know that I will die. So yeah, that part is I totally agree.
Yeah, it's a fun mode. I like they're adding stuff to the game like this, but I hope there is a frigate mode or cruiser, destroyer, and I'm not sure how many people would be participating in all those different modes, but maybe like at 2 o'clock it's destroyers, 3 it's frigates, 4 it's battleships.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know, but I would love to bring my frigate in there and slap some cheeks.
Yeah, well, some people are not skilled in battleships, so they might be skilled in tackling, so they have probably just frigate skills, and you know, they would probably play on frigate. But we probably have the issue of having enough people in every sector.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
Well, that's that. I hope they do improve it, like we were talking about. But we'll see in the future if they're gonna just cancel this mode completely or keep it going. I really don't know what NetEase has up their sleeve. They really just want to get their money and get out. So we're gonna find implant version 2s that we have to re-level soon or something.
I can't wait. No, I can't. Do you have any implants? Do you got implants for like good ones?
Yep. I got the missile implant to change my damage to EM, and it's pretty wild having 100% EM damage missiles.
Ooh, nice. What level are you?
15.
Oh yeah, 15. Yeah, me too.
And I pretty much leveled it up for free. I was able to kind of multi-box my way through the dormant realms up to level 6 and upgraded it that way.
Very nice. What kind of setup do you use?
I only have a specific battleship on each of my accounts, but I got a Rattlesnake, Raven Striker, Nightmare, and then a Macarial.
Oh well. Yeah, okay. That's nice. Do you do the number 1 or the number 2 or 3? 3 you don't do 3, right?
Like the level?
No, like what are they called? Like Into the Abyss and
Oh yeah, 1 and 2 only. I can't
get
past
yeah.
level 2 on the other ones. Those capital ships just shred me.
Yeah, okay. I haven't even tried those, so.
Yeah. How far have you gotten so far with the team or by yourself?
You know what? I was gonna do it by myself in the Rattlesnake, but I just didn't get the time to do it. And I've seen that people have done it now with Dominic's, so it's not like the cool aspect of doing it solo. It's kind of gone. So I don't want to. It's like, yeah, I don't feel like doing it. But yeah, we are a team that does it. You know, we're changing people here and there, so it's not a perfect team. But yeah, we're doing like 4s and 5s. But yeah, it's all about time. I don't have time to actually grind that way in the game because I do all this other stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of rough. I do like how it is time consuming, that people have to invest, you know, a little bit of time to do it. It's not you log in and AFK. You actually have to spend a half an hour to 45 minutes per attempt, you know,
Yeah.
just to get some good rewards. But it's just like more dailies and weeklies, just something to keep people busy, and that's kind of what I was always hoping for Eve. Just things for people to do outside of just ratting.
Yeah, we need that.
So it's a good thing for the game, even if it's not perfect. It is something good in my opinion.
Yeah, more of that.
Yep. But all right, so kind of going back now. What ship do you have the most kill marks on? Is it your Hyperion?
Oh, I have no clue. It's not the Hyperion. I don't think so. Let me. This is a question I always ask people on my podcast, and the fun part is that I don't look at it myself. I would think that the Phantasm has a lot of them, or the Raven, since I flew that so much back in the day. Yeah, I think the Raven has the most. So it's like maybe, I don't know, 200, 300 or something. But my kill marks are spread out to so many ships because I fly different ships all the time. So I honestly don't know, and I don't actually care about kill marks. Since the importance of having the kill marks is kind of reduced for me since you don't lose them. So I don't chase it, and people are killing pods and stuff. So, you know, I need to look at that because I have no idea really.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I fly so many different ships and try different things. It's all spread out. Now,
Yeah.
do you think they should count pod kill marks? Or do you think
No.
they should be removed from ships?
Yeah, removed. Totally. Pods, yeah. I think you should remove that. Definitely.
I'm not sure if they'd be able to, but I think they should remove them too. I also think they should give us a medal for certain milestones, like 100,
Yeah.
500, and 1,000. I think that would be awesome.
That would be nice, actually.
Just a little something for your kill marks.
Yeah, there's many ways you can do this in a good way, like keeping it the way it is. But yeah, the medals is it's not too bad actually.
Yeah,
Kind of like it. Yeah.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite type of content in Eve Echoes right now? What do you like to do when you log in?
Yeah. Oh man. Well, the stuff I love the most is to find great fits for the ships. So, you know, tweaking with fittings and with my expectation, that is kind of golden for me. But also to PvP with my creations is like creme de la creme.
Yeah.
And yeah, like if it doesn't behave the way my vision was, I just part my way home with a smile because I will be tweaking again, you know. So, you know, yeah, I think having one ship and just having like 15 types of fittings for it, it's that is kind of where I belong. So I need the names for ships because I have more ships of the same kind and I have to jump in them just to see what kind of fit they have. But yeah, I think that's what I really like, fitting ships and PvP with them. That is why I do marketing. That is why I do everything else to make money. It's because I want to fly whatever I want to fly.
Yeah, I agree with that. I like fitting ships, and I like seeing what they can do, what I can cram on there.
Yeah.
All types of stuff. So yeah, that's a good way to go, and I think that's how most people play. Some people build the most tank in their ships or the most DPS, and then they go try it out and see if it works as they planned.
Yeah.
It does take some skill, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
So,
it's kind of like spinning your ships in the station, but you actually do stuff.
Yeah, we all catch ourselves doing that from time to time.
Yeah.
So, one question that I haven't really gotten a good answer to. For the Abaddon, is it Abaddon or Abaddon?
And you asking me from Sweden?
Yep, what do you think?
Yeah,
Abaddon
I
or
think
Abaddon?
I think it's Abaddon. I think it's the name from isn't that like some death god or something? And I think his name is Abaddon. But Ab- Abaddon. Damn, it sounds the same. But yeah, I think it's Abaddon.
Abaddon. I think it's
Yeah,
Abaddon, but everybody says it's
Abaddon.
not. So I'll take your word for it.
It's kind of like abandoned, abandoned,
Yeah.
abandoned. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's pretty. It's the same with like Gila and Hila. I say Gila, but I know people say Hila. So, and I
Exactly.
have
That's
no idea
another
where
one. Uh-oh.
Yeah, there's probably more.
Well, anybody in the comments, clear it up for us. If you guys got
Yeah,
this far, let us know what it is, Abaddon or Abaddon, because we have no
yeah.
idea.
Sheev or baked.
Yeah,
Who has right?
exactly.
Who's right?
Yeah, Sheev or baked. Let's do team baked here. Come on.
You're gonna win, man.
All right, so we kind of talked about the dormant realm and stuff. I know we're kind of jumping around, but they're all questions that I wanted to ask you. So we talked about changes we made to the dormant realm and stuff, but what would you change about Eve Echoes right now? What's one or a few things that you would think would improve the game if it was changed?
Why would you do this to me, man? There's so much I would change in smaller aspects, but like there's also so much they have made that is above my expectations. So, but okay, a few things. Let me think. I need to think. Okay, so like the most important things for the game itself, not me personally, would be latency and disconnects needs to be reduced as always. That should be like every month they should have a fix. But that's a given. So what I
Latency's actually been
yeah
really bad lately. Every time I play on my phone, it's just it struggles.
yeah I know yeah. So that is very important, obviously. Um, But I will start with the boring insurance. We've talked about it so many times, and people always talk about it. So I will not talk about how to fix it, but there are many ways to fix it or even remove it. But you're asking me, and I think for the game, they should 100% remove it because that would help both industry as well as heighten the excitement within the game.
Okay.
But yeah, this is not everyone's cup of quave, but I kind of wholeheartedly think this would be a lot better for the game. I mean, the reason they don't is because we like people lose shit and then they leave the game. But I mean, we are good enough gamers to be able to risk a loss and not quit the game. You know, high risk, high reward. Um, but like also to add, like some items doesn't work as intended. Uh, as I feel, for example, like NAS and Newts, if you saw my like almost latest video, I don't know, but they are not affected by fall off on the short side. So, like, I would like a fix for those. Some people, like, quite a lot of people actually tells me that this is supposed to be this way, and it takes some time to explain it. But you have a optimal, and then you have an excessive fall off, right? So 10,000 optimal and 5,000 fall off. That means you hit at 10,000, but you can also hit at 15, but you can also hit at 5 because the fall off goes both ways. And with newts and nases, you don't go like the fall off doesn't cover to 0. So either
Yeah.
they should like open or like make the fall off larger so that it does cover 0, or they should fix it. That's just what I feel, but people tell me I'm wrong.
Well, I think large neutralizers have been in the meta for too long. I think they need to be nerfed a little bit. I'm not sure how, but that's kind of been the sin to frigates and things trying to kill you, which in turn would make it easier for you to get slapped by a frigate, but we need a new meta. We need something else we can work on. I don't know, maybe buff webs or something and nerf newts. Who knows?
Yeah, I'm not sure what to say. There's a lot of issues by doing that, but yeah, I mean, I'm all for changes. It has to be changed in every aspect, like in every direction as well. But making, like, we have webs that are pretty far and pretty strong, and we have scramblers that are pretty far and pretty strong, and with the right nano, you're webbing at like 40, 50, and so yeah, I don't know. People say like longer range is good. But yeah, I don't know. I'm all for changes. If it's good, sign me up, man.
Yeah. Well,
I can manage.
yeah, I definitely, I don't really care too much about the insurance and stuff that you're talking about. I just remember back in the day when there was no insurance, I would lose my succubus, and then I would have to fly back to G to sell everything I had in my station and rebuy my succubus and all my fittings and rigs, and it was rough. I definitely flew safer back then.
Then it sounds like you're flying stuff you can't afford to lose, man.
Yeah, that's
a
what
big
everybody
rule in
said.
the
game. Yeah.
I love it, man. I do that too. I fly stuff I can't afford to lose just because it's exciting. So it's nothing wrong with it. It's just you can't cry afterwards, right?
Yeah, I think my motto is the opposite. That only fly stuff you can't afford to lose.
I need to find you in space, my man.
Yeah, you'll.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good times.
Yeah.
Well, Sheev, do you consider yourself a whale?
A whale?
Yeah.
Oh,
you know what a whale is.
Definitely not, man. Okay. I'm not free to play anymore. But when I started the game in closed beta, I told myself that I would be free to play until I could sustain my Omega, like my duo Omega with ISK. And after a year, investing in both Plex and Market for now 2 years, I'm very happy that it pays for everything I do, as well as all the giveaways I have and my duo Omega for years to come. But yeah, I have bought some AUR to get some limited nanos, I'm not gonna put that under the table. But as well, I bought some packs now recently to support the game, and actually very good packs. So even though I don't need to pay real money to play the game, I can't say that I'm free to play anymore. But a whale, I'm not even a dolphin. Maybe like a herring.
Yeah.
From that movie. A herring. Yeah, I think I'm a herring. I pay what I need. Like if there's a nano that it's only purchasable through AUR, I might actually buy it.
Yeah.
But I don't buy Plex. So no, I don't think that.
I think the market's a little bit too aggressive right now, but yeah, I feel the same way. I'm not quite a whale, but I do like a good implant here and there.
Okay. All right. Okay, I didn't buy that, but all right.
Yeah, we won't talk about that. Shh.
Yeah, it's fine. That's fine.
It's fun.
Though. You're a herring too.
Yep.
Maybe a mackerel.
Maybe. I'm probably a dolphin. There's some whales in this game. I know them. I seen what they fly, what kind of stuff they got on there, and I can say they are whales, my fine sir.
Some people talked about Kraken too, like bigger than whale. I'm not sure if that was only Diablo Immortal or something, but there was a talk about being a Kraken. Do we have Krakens in EVE Echoes?
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, there's a few people I consider a Kraken.
I need a podcast with those people.
Yeah, I know. Well, I think you might have podcasted one of them already, but we'll talk about that another time.
Oh, I'm intrigued. Yeah. Oh, by the way, talking about podcasts, like, is this something you're gonna do now? Podcast?
No, I think this is gonna be my only one. I think this is your thing, but I think we were all just kind of interested in you. You were asking questions, and we're asking questions to you now.
Yeah, this is unreal.
Both sides of the story.
Yeah. Keep it going.
Yeah. I only got a few more questions for you until we'll conclude it. We're about at the 30-minute mark. People are going to start falling asleep by now, so we got to conclude it soon. But who would you consider your sworn enemy in EVE Echoes? Who do you want to kill the most, or who do you look for? Don't say me.
Oh no. Okay, man. What kind of questions is this? My sworn enemy. I would say netties, man. They work against me a lot.
Yeah.
No, but okay. Honestly, I'm pretty sure that there is no one in the game that I have a mutual dislike towards. I think, but anyone who beats me when I think I would win is a target, because I want that kill, you know.
Yeah.
I need to redeem myself, and yeah, that's sometimes harder than you think. But as soon as that target is destroyed, I like that feeling is gone for that particular player, and wherever I go, I like, honestly, wherever I go, I meet people who greet me with love, so I got nothing but love to give back. But sure, there's some trolls out there, but I don't speak trollish, so I don't care, you know. So I don't think I have an enemy like that.
Okay.
There is some stuff though, but I mean, I'm not sure if that is gonna be brought up here. But no. It's like there was something, but it's not anymore.
Gotcha. Yeah, I have a few corps I'm at war at. It's kind of long gone since I've just recently come back. Everybody's moved on and stuff, but yeah, I hope our paths don't cross, because I'm usually going to be baiting and it's a trap. So just enter at your own risk.
It's a trap, man. You're gonna trap me one time. I promise you, man. It's like if I see you in space, it's gonna go down, man. You know, I saw Virtual PG, it went down. So that's how it is. It's nothing personal. It's just I dig you, man, and yeah, I need to try to kill you. So you're gonna bait me, I'm pretty sure.
It'll be a fun time. We'll have fun with it.
Yeah.
Make sure I hit the record button, and then that'll be my headlines. I murdered Sheev.
That's not gonna happen. I pay you ISK for not doing that video. No, I'm just kidding.
That'd be funny.
That you would be worth it, my man.
Good times. Yeah, that's what you live for in EVE. Those one battles, you just you know, you get all sweaty, your hands are clammy, you're starting to snort like a pig, like, oh yes, here it goes, and then you either die or you kill them.
Then the wife opens the door and be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, shut down.
I'm playing a game. Leave. Help me with the laundry. Not now.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Nope, I'm not doing laundry.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, this is my last and final question for you. What kind of games do you play outside of EVE Echoes? What do you do when you're not swirling your ship in circles in Jedha?
Oh man, I play many games. But one game has to be Path of Exile. I'm not sure if people know what it is, but it's like a Diablo RPG game that is just so amazing. So I played that since beta as well, and I still play it, but kind of, you know, not as much as I did. But I do play it when I do rendering videos and when I edit my podcast and so on. So I play on the side. It's a great way for me to relax and trying to find the elusive mirror of Calandra.
Oh yeah, sounds like
Yeah.
fun. I've seen videos on it. I think I might have tried it in the beta stage, but I always found myself just playing Diablo. That franchise has always had my heart, but Diablo Immortal kind of slapped everybody in the face.
Yeah, I'm a huge Diablo nerd, so the only game that is better is actually Path of Exile, in my opinion, of course.
Yeah, maybe I'll have to try it again sometime. I get a group of buddies, maybe even meet up with you, who knows.
Yeah, yeah, I would play.
Well, good stuff, Sheev. I'm glad you joined us on this fateful day to learn a little bit about yourself.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Baked, for this. I hope it turned out good enough, and you know, I kind of feel like a superstar now.
Yeah,
It's unreal, man.
you're
Thank
definitely
you.
known in space, so I know some people out there wanted this, and we learned a little bit about you and your aspirations in Eve and stuff. So I think some people are gonna enjoy this.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep really good tonight. Thank you, man.
Sleep like a baby. Well, that's gonna conclude it, Sheev. Thanks again for joining us, and I will see you next time, or in space. Who knows?
Yeah, see you. Bye bye.
Peace out.